Hey everyone, Tony Mejia here with the Week 4 NFL Ratchet game, which this week comes to us from the Black and Blue division as the woeful 1-2 Chicago Bears host the Detroit Lions, who are 0-3 as a 3-point favorite and a renewal of the longest running annual series in pro football. Detroit and Chicago have met every year since 1930 and have actually split the last 22 meetings 11-11 apiece. Matt Nagy hasn't accomplished much with the Bears, but he's gone 5-1 against the Lions, winning in Detroit all three times. Darrell Bevell beat Chicago in his interim debut last December after taking over for the fired Matt Patricia, who went 0-5 after blowing a 23-6 fourth quarter lead in Week 1, setting the tone for Detroit's 5-11 season. And what would wind up being Matthew Stafford's last win with the Lions, he helped erase a 30-20 deficit in just over 2 minutes. So these Detroit-Chicago matchups haven't been boring, but they've certainly been filled with some sloppy football. It'll be interesting to see what this new chapter will bring with Stafford gone, Mitch Trubisky gone. Dan Campbell is looking for his first win as the Lions head coach after watching the longest field goal in NFL history deny him last Sunday when Baltimore survived on a 66-yard Justin Tucker kick at the gun. Jared Goff failed to throw a touchdown pass for the first time, but at least he wasn't intercepted for the first time in a Lions uniform. And he's done an admirable job considering the Lions have the least talented receiving corps in the entire NFL and are 2-1 against the number. The Bears are 1-2 straight up and against the spread, losing by 20 on the road at the Rams and the Browns, and squeaking by Cincinnati 20-17 in Week 2 as a 2-point home favorite in their lone outing at Soldier Field this season. Andy Dalton has been limited by a knee issue all week, but he is expected to start if he's healthy. Of course, that's a big if. Justin Fields is a quarterback of the future for the Bears, but he's thrown for just 128 yards over his last two games, completing just 12 of 33 passes. It sounds like Nagy's seen enough. He looks to be in need of seasoning, and since this game offers up a golden opportunity to get to 2-2, and Nagy is on the hottest of hot seats, it wouldn't be surprising to see the head coach opt for a veteran. Clearly, he wants Dalton to play, but if he's unavailable, Super Bowl 52 MVP Nick Foles could get the call. Although he was on the roster last season, Foles sat behind Trubisky in both matchups against Detroit and hasn't taken a snap this season. Still, he would be an upgrade on Fields based on what we've seen so far, simply because his experience would allow him to get Chicago into the right play pre-snap. Not to mention he's far more accurate. Field speed makes him dynamic, but Detroit just stared down the barrel of the Lamar Jackson experience and should have come out with a victory. This looks like a tight game any way you slice it, so the call here is to expect both head coaches to play this close to the vest, counting on the opposition to make a critical mistake. Ride the under on 42 points in this Week 4 NFL Ratchet game. For WagerTalk, I'm Tony Mejia.